Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the second episode of Black Clover. So, the first episode didn't really sell me on the series, to be honest. It was a decent first episode, but the two big gripes I had on it were, first of all, Asta, the character in general. The voice actor is just so bad, and he yells so often, which was made worse by the bad voice acting, and he just does that thing where he just keeps telling us about how he's going to become Hokage someday, believe it, which just, the character overall annoyed me quite a bit. And the second problem I had was the synopsis on MyAnimeLIst basically spoiled the first episode for the most part. So, yeah, those are the two big gripes I had. So I do want to give us at least a couple more episodes, especially because of the whole spoilery synopsis thing. I feel like I couldn't really give the first episode a proper assessment. So, and the way the first episode ended, I am a little bit excited to see the next one. I do want to see Asta just wreck that 3D chain guy. So, yeah, let's do that. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. And of course, we can't begin without the TV Tokyo logo. Right off the bat, he has to remind us of his dream of becoming Hokage. So it's pretty much recapping the end of the last episode. There's not really much to say. This is a recap. I really don't think it's necessary to do this much of a recap, but whatever. It's easy to say that after he gets his grimoire. I am half tempted to just edit the subtitles where it says Hokage. Replace every instance of Wizard King with Hokage. At least then it'll be mildly funny. It'd be easy to do, just remux the file. Just riding on a broom. Is it legal for 3 people to ride the same broom? That's a pretty large blade. Flashback. It's not like I wanted to see the chain guy get his ass kicked or anything, no. Come on, it wasn't that bad of a fall. Apparently the everyone waiting was like 2 people. Yeah, he has apparently been going for that for quite a while. His maturity level is also about the same as it is now. Yeah, it's kind of a... the awkward smile. I love the 2 very different responses to the story. And from that day forward, he wanted to become the Wizard King. I mean, he has King in his name. In the title. I was, but... Insult the church, why don't you? Probably shouldn't insult the church if you want to marry her someday. A little bit cold. I would not trust him with a simple task. And I thought the offer to help with the laundry was a foolproof plan to get someone to agree to marry you. Shut up! I swear to God, I want to punch him so badly sometimes. Potatoes. Well, it is December. Kicking out someone that's a foot taller than him. That'll teach him. Is he really gonna rob a child? An orphan at that? You shouldn't be. In other words, steal it. His trusty wind magic. And of course, there's another bad guy that's not smart enough to just leave when he has what he needs. He just has to stick around until he loses what he came for. And not even the bad guy wants to deal with Asta. It's because thinking requires a brain which he does not have. Oh, we're continuing with the plot. You know, in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, wow. It's magic, which consists of swinging a big sword. I noticed, Rockley. It's become physically painful to read that sentence. You can if you're the protagonist of a story. But most orphans, no, they do not have a chance. I'm not gonna lie, the most enjoyable part of this episode was seeing Asta get punched repeatedly. Probably not what the writers are going for. Yeah, if he didn't show up, what were you planning on doing? Just standing there and letting him take away your grimoire? Pretty sure it doesn't work that way. There can only be one king. And she still won't marry you. Probably the one with the super legendary grimoire. That's where I'd put my money. The sword is almost the exact same length as he is tall. About. And here I thought being obnoxious and stupid was your magic. So, that was the second episode of Black Clover. Yeah, I think I'm done with this series. This was not good. We start out the episode with over 2 minutes of recapping the end of the last episode. And then you would think that would transition into finishing up the fight there. You know, because the whole point of a recap is to refresh you on what happened last time. But no, we don't do that. What we do is get a very lengthy flashback to their childhood, which told us what exactly? Why he ended up wanting to become the Magic King, the Wizard King, whatever. Okay, why did that have to be done now? Why did it have to interrupt the fight? It wasn't relevant at all to the fight in question. And then, after that extremely lengthy flashback, we get a couple minutes of finishing up the fight, which is what? Asuka just swinging his big sword at him and winning. I mean, just... And don't even get me started on the amount of times he reminded us that he's going to become the Wizard King. Like, Jesus Christ. Man, and just how annoying can one character be? Like, oh my god. Like, in that flashback when he was doing that me thing, I legitimately got angry. Like, really angry. To the point where I just wanted to yell. That does not happen very often with me in fiction. I have no words for how much that character just annoys me so much. When the most enjoyable part of the episode is the main character, the protagonist, getting punched by a really scummy bad guy, there's something wrong with your story. This just was bad in so many ways, I don't even know where to begin. So yeah, I'm done with this episode. I probably won't even upload this, but in case I do, yes, I am done with this, so... Yeah, see you next time, maybe.